try to imagine what it was in that time when people were presented with children and grown-ups desperate to get out of these places. And I found myself in a similar situation just a few weeks ago when a committee, which is called CARE, C-A-R-E, which looks after academics around the world who find themselves in dire situations and need refuge, wrote around Robin and then wrote a particular letter to me on the basis of my work in relation to a series of Afghan academics who have served as translators for the British and American armies, working in Afghanistan for the last 20 years, and who have been abandoned. Now, I mean, this has been a news story, as you know, in Britain over the last few days. I mean, it's absolutely shocking the way the translators are being treated. And Cara got in touch and just said, look, I mean, can you help in any way with your university? Can you make a donation? And I wrote back and I said, I'll go beyond that. We'll take a family for a year. We'll offer a home to a family for a year. That's the very least we can do. So I'm hoping that is going to happen.
Okay.
And that is born entirely from my sense of responsibility of not doing enough now in these times when I exist because of people like Elsie Tolney and the family in France that I never got to know who saved my mum. You know, mine is a selfish generation, a very selfish generation. And those people like Nicholas Winton and others who allowed people in. There are people like that today. There are many people like that today who do incredible things, but I haven't been doing them and I should be doing them. And I think that my own family history imposes upon me a big responsibility to be doing more. And so I'm hoping that we will get a letter from Cara saying we have found a family. You know, we live in a house with extra rooms and we can absolutely take them in and nourish them and give them a place to remake their lives, and you know, for a year or two. And I feel writing East West Street has been a wonderful experience, but it has also imposed a much greater sense of responsibility